Imagine a normal Rust map. Now imagine it's all underwater. Now imagine there's a way that you can build on water with a very unique plugin using barrels on the bottom of your foundations. Now imagine you have to try and raid a base using jet skis. They're so fast. And now imagine there's also a pair of grubs who are literally able to deep your base by going underneath it. Welcome to WATERWORLD. Today I'm challenging a low and high hour Rust team to build on the water, and we'll see who can do it best. I've told neither of the trio team of builders what to expect, other than that they're going to have 1 hour to build with unlimited materials, 50,000 metal fragments, 500 high quality metal, and 12 auto turrets. Once they finish their builds, we'll invite a team of raiders with over 45,000 hours in Rust to retrieve the golden egg in 45 minutes or less. Tell me your predictions for what you think is going to happen down below. I personally think that Rust it's a game of understanding and adapting to your surroundings, but I really don't expect anyone to be able to adapt to their surroundings when they're surrounded by water. Like, when has this ever happened to anyone in Rust? Enjoy. Are you guys excited for this?
Yeah.
Interesting spot. So why have you selected H10?
If you're wearing a full kit, then you will get quite a bit of cold and lose quite a bit of HP as well.
Oh, so you're playing like the strategy game here.
Yes.
Did you guys have a build in mind and this has like kind of changed that, or is everything still going to go according to plan?
I am just gonna build what I wanted to build.
Yeah,
I'll just try and make it work. Thing is, if I were to change the idea, I would probably waste quite a bit of time.
You don't really have the time to adapt to the situation. Okay, awesome. Good luck to you guys, okay?
Thank you, mate, for letting me place it. No.
Timer has begun. Don't forget, guys, you do need to have the squares and triangles in your inventory in order to place them. Do you think placing the foundations is going to take up way more time than normal?
I don't think so.
Probably, because we have to keep going into the inventory.
This has got some deep thickness to it. You've got a wide base, boys.
I built for a lot of clans, so I'm kind of used to it.
Have you ever built on the water like this before?
I've built water bases. I've built actually clan bases on the water, so this is like a new experience.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys make.
Can they actually dive under the base and C4 from the bottom? Is that possible?
Yeah,
Who knows? Honestly, I've really not thought about this much. I tried to be surprised.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it actually.
I tried to do fun ideas and then just sort of see what happens. And a lot of the time, I'll be honest, I get really disappointed because I think of really cool stuff and then no one does it. This is a really good area to build in because you die from the cold.
Yeah, you can throw.
Oh, you went in the water.
You can throw C4 while you're in water.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm gonna get.
Oh, and it does do damage, even though you hit it on the barrel. Yeah. I'm definitely seeing a slower progress here to like what, I mean, if you guys were on land, you would have easily have done this in the first 10 seconds, honestly, maybe 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely seeing a slower progression on the water here. You've used 3 minutes. You've used 1/20th of your time. It doesn't seem like a lot, but you know, it's definitely ticking away. Like good luck, guys. You are representing the low hour team. All of you have about 2k hours, just under 2k hours. So some decently good experienced players here, I would say. Not noobs, not brand new to Rust players, not at all. Have you played together much before? That is my final question, actually, before I move on.
Yeah, we're a clan.
Yeah.
You've just thought of a new base because you've seen the situation. So the high hour guys have adapted to the new scenario. I like the sound of that.
Max, I will tell you that, yeah, the design that we supposed to build, we can still build this, but the one that we just come up with is better.
Yeah, okay, awesome.
Water, yeah.
What, can you give me a little insight, or do you want me to be surprised?
We want you to be surprised, okay?
Okay, awesome, I'm looking forward to it. Right, so you know how to build, we've been over everything, you know what's going to be happening.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, when you place the first piece of twig, the timer will begin. Don't forget to use B grade, timer has begun. Good luck, guys. So, have you guys played much together?
We played like one wipe, I guess. Played with Roxy, long up on Atlas, but it was not that good wipe, yeah.
Don't hate the player, hate the game, right? What on earth are you building here? You're just building a giant square? Like, is this?
No.
No?
It's a 5x5. Yeah.
It's a 6x6, actually.
Wait, what?
No. What?
It is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bro! Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What the?
So you're mathematically challenged. I'm seeing that. Well, what else is going on here? Does it feel really weird building on the water?
Yeah.
So you guys didn't expect this at all today?
Not one bit.
I just found out the new WoW expansion's coming out a month sooner than I thought. It's terrible. I haven't even collected all the mounts yet. Oh, I might have an idea of what you're making actually now. Now that I'm seeing these squares coming out on the side there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This could be interesting.
Yeah.
I like that you've adapted and you're going to build something new. That's really smart.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah. But awesome. You guys have a good time. Enjoy your building and I'll chat to you in a bit, all right? How we doing over here?
I'd say we're doing
Pretty
really
good.
Oh. Okay. This is interesting.
Kumba started cooking.
I like this barricade.
That's what the idea we had in general.
Oh, you were going to do this anyway? Okay.
So, like, we wanted to do a compound originally, but
Yeah.
like we adapted as soon as we saw the water map.
This looks really, really, really cool. So you know the system, the golden egg, obviously, the raiders need to get to.
Yeah.
I'm going to give them like 45 minutes to raid you.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, I don't know how well they're going to do. I normally do like half an hour, maybe 40 minutes, but 45 I think is very
On
fair.
the water, it's a bit harder probably.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, it's way harder because they cannot shoot rockets.
Obviously, you guys will have ceiling mats, you guys are going to have water turrets, you guys are going to have gear sets, and, you know...
Because on the build server, without anyone defending this, it took like 200, 300 rockets almost.
I'm not going to give them 200 or 300 rockets. I think that'd be unfair, but yeah, we can give them quite a lot. We'll figure it all
like,
out.
It's gonna be like our first raid defense in this base. This base has never been raided.
This base, we've never built this base, so it's never been raided. 100% success rate. I mean, you guys can't actually get in and out of the base. I have just noticed because of the barricades everywhere.
Yeah, we don't need to.
You don't need to. That's technically true, and I think for this event I'll allow it. But ordinarily, if you can't get in or out of your own base, I would say that's a.
I mean, we can go under it.
Yeah, no, sure, exactly. You can go under it.
I've used almost 300k stone already.
That's insane. Honestly, it's kind of wild that you've used that much stone. This base doesn't look that big. Like, no offense, I'm surprised there's 300k stone on this, but I suppose all the foundations.
Always chunky.
Each row of foundations is what, about 20-ish foundations.
Yeah.
So
Then all the walls.
I mean that's 6k, 12k, that's 24k stone. Just this outer bit, and then double that for the walls. So that's already 50 odd k stone. I like that you are actually doing the doors and the windows and the electronics and stuff. Like the bases that actually get finished whenever I do this event, the bases that get finished are the guys that they do one thing at a time. So they'll build the base, and as they're doing each floor, they put down the doors, they put down the windows, and they'll build the entire base, and then they'll start doing the electronics and stuff when they're done. The teams that never finish, they like make half the base out of twig, go and upgrade everything, and, you know, make sure it's all built up properly. Then they start doing the outer areas before the roof is done, and then they do the roof, and then they spend 20 minutes putting down doors and windows and turrets, and they forget stuff. They forget a floor of garage doors, they forget to connect 2 or 3 auto turrets, they forget to put ammo in shotgun traps. Like, you got 2/3 of your time still, guys. How do you feel?
Pretty good.
Really good.
Pretty good. I mean, we got something that resembles the base already.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say your base is 30 to 35% done, and then your outer area is done. So you're pretty much on par with where you should be in terms of like progression. Maybe a little bit quicker would be better, but like honestly, guys, keep going. I'll chat to you in a little bit. All right, good luck.
Do you like the base, Max?
I'm about to see it for the first time. Oh my lordy, it's big. So you've never built this base before, or is the base inside sort of similar?
No, it's fresh design.
Completely fresh design. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of squares. You've got the inner shell thing going on with the peaks. This is really interesting, actually.
Okay, Max, can you leave for now?
Why?
You can check the base later.
Why?
Bye-bye.
Just leave for now.
I only just got here.
Bye-bye.
I've only been here 1 minute.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I can't believe it. I'm being kicked out of viewing something in my own server. God damn it.
Bye.
I'm back soon. I better be impressed. Yeah, they didn't want me to see what they're making. They wanted to be surprised. They just told me to leave.
What?
So rude. I know. So
That's
rude.
rude.
Yeah, I'm going to go
So
back in a
You
minute.
need content.
Exactly. I'm trying to chat to them, and they're like, get out of here. I don't know if your base is
Everything
going to
would
be
happen.
really easy or incredibly hard because it's on water. I don't know if the raiders don't know what they're doing, by the way. The raiders have no idea.
Oh, sheesh.
I wasn't like, hey, yo, raiders, by the way, you're going to be raiding a water base, you know.
Yeah, at least they can't plan. Yeah.
Exactly. You know, go get ready, go get your snorkels on and figure out how you're going to... They have no idea. And we've got another little surprise that we're going to throw in that's going to surprise both the raiders and defenders. Yeah, it's actually a Megalodon plugin.
What?
Dude, it's
Are
insane,
you serious
bro.
right now?
No, I'm not.
Hey, I
but
think
like,
I
how
know
cool?
that plugin.
How cool would that be? How cool would that be? Yeah, I reckon we could find like some sort of Megalodon plugin, some insane, stupid plugin. Wait, you guys been building flank bases?
Yes. Just for them, like, I mean, they can just place rockets on them. I'm not going to put anything in there.
Fair enough. Okay.
You might think this is just a decoy base.
We might not use that island. You know, we could use any island.
What?
I personally don't like this island that much for it. And also,
Wait.
just to add to the point, you've only got 28 minutes left. The base is not even half done, and you're building flank bases. So just something to think about.
I can't really help him.
No, why
it's
not?
His base design.
Oh.
You can't.
Yeah, it's his base design. He never clued me in.
He
Like,
never
I
clued.
didn't have time to teach them how to build a base.
He didn't even clue them in. Oh my god.
Nuh-uh.
Right, guys, I'm going to leave you to it. Good luck, and I'll chat to you soon, okay?
Oh, Max!
I'm coming back to watch.
Max.
I will not be told to leave again. I need to know. I'm curious. I've forgotten where the base is. Where am I? Where's the base?
You are gonna...
I'm gonna...
you are gonna die.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
I was copying you. What the fuck? Oh, my lord.
Wait.
What is going on here? What is going on here? You making a chessboard?
Like 20, 30 rockets to the raid.
Only 20 or 30? It might be a lot more than 20 or 30. I'm actually so excited to watch this raid defense because the raiders are a pretty capable team, but like no one expects to log in to raid this.
Max,
Your
we survived. I survived.
Oh,
I
wait,
survived.
actually,
Wait, can I say something?
Yeah, I want to hear the ego.
I survived with like 3x3 on Vital 10x. Like it was not it was bigger than this base, but not like really big. I survived like 10 versus 60 rate on base like that, so it's not hard. Even though if they can be like comp, yeah, they can be integrated. It's still not hard to defend. Yeah, I guess we will see. We will see. I don't want to like.
Oh no! You've already said it. Anything you say now, I'm gonna cut out, and everyone's gonna think, "Wow, that guy's so big-headed," because he's so confident.
Okay, nice.
My main question is all of this extra honeycomb and stuff that you're adding. Do you think this is gonna make a massive difference?
Yeah, not really.
100%, yeah.
Maybe
I'll
not,
say yeah.
not really, but it is gonna be like a second small China wall. You can say it's seawall. Yeah.
I mean, you guys know it's time-based. You guys know they have 45 minutes to raid.
Yeah.
If you're adding this because you think it'll take them maybe 10 minutes to get through it, or maybe 5 minutes, that's you're playing for the time, right? In terms of rockets, though, out of curiosity, how many rockets do you think we're gonna need to give the raiding team?
I don't know.
To be honest, like 300.
No.
The other team said
not.
something similar, to be fair, and their base is decently smaller than yours so far. You'll get to look at that later. 300 means they just sit on the tugboat and pile it.
No, Max, one satchel or one bean can.
One bean can? Do you think that's going to be enough?
10 gunpowder. 10 gunpowder.
Maybe 10 GP. Can I give them some Explo bullets at least?
One Explo.
Just the one Explo. How I raided this WATERWORLD base with one Explo and one satchel.
It's small. It's like vanilla solo duo base.
What vanilla servers? There's got to be like nearly 1 million stone here. You got 25.5 minutes left right now.
Yeah.
You obviously do have your metal and HQM to use still. You haven't done any doors. You haven't done any embrasures. You've not finished the roof. You've got all your electronics to do, and I think you're probably going to add some more on the outside. I'm all for making the biggest base possible, and I think this looks fantastic. I'm just saying, 25 minutes left. You know, just think about your time, okay?
Max, by the way, fun fact, I have 3 fingers broken right now.
What did you...
Yeah.
Did she sneeze or something?
No.
Oh my.
I had PE lesson, yeah.
And
my friend took my backpack. I was running after him, and he just slammed the doors on my fucking head.
Hopefully, playing Rust will help your finger recover, because otherwise, I don't know what you're doing here. But you guys finish up the base, and I'll chat to you soon, okay? You got 23.5 minutes. Hello, our squad. Low hour, who's not that low hour? I'm going to get comments on this video saying, huh, 6k is low hour or 5k is low hour. And I'll be like, no, it's lower than the other team that has, you know, 3 times that. Yeah. Man, you guys, you got so much to do. 15 minutes, 1/4 of your time left. How you feeling?
Okay, well, that's easy. That's easy.
I'm feeling
Where's our last
really
4
good.
turrets going?
If I had 1 view for every time someone said, we're going to finish, no problem, this is easy, I'd have so many views, man. These auto turrets are so well placed. It's almost a shame that you can't have more.
I mean, Max, you could.
Actually, no, I was changing my mind about thinking that they were well placed. Half of them are really well placed.
Yeah, is it the inner half or the outer?
I'm not going to tell you what I think.
I knew you would.
But you know what? You guys are doing really, really well. You've got 13.5 minutes. Your base is like 60 to 70% done, so you're probably not going to finish everything, but make sure you're using all your metal frags, your HQM, make sure you get all your turrets placed, shotgun traps, everything.
Okay, I'm changing my mind. We're gonna lose. I'm gonna
wait.
Changing my mind.
You know what? I really feel like if you guys didn't spend so much time like TC griefing for basically no reason, you could have done so much better. We're building the where we're going to put the raiders. They're kind of just out of render of where the bases are that they're raiding. Jesus, that's loading in slowly. And then I think it's honestly, yeah, it's like Rust servers are not designed to have this much water on, so they're just getting really confused. And then our other island base that we're building is just over here. Actually, no, sorry, it's just over here. Yeah, so we'll do the normal amount of kits and stuff, I think. Maybe should we give them extra Hazzy kits this time? Maybe we don't give them double the HQM kits, but double the Hazzy kits. How you boys doing?
We're done.
You're done?
Yes.
You know what? This thing looks pretty magnificent, if I might say so myself. This is really thumbnail worthy, actually. Yeah, no, you guys are doing a pretty good job of this, honestly. The base is looking fantastic. Yeah, I mean, I'm counting about basically 500 HQM in your core, like the 2 floors, basically.
Yeah, that's normally with HQM.
Yeah, if that's with HQM, then you're pretty much spot on, I'd say. And then make sure you use all the metal. You guys only have 7 minutes left. Have you done all the electronics and everything?
Yeah.
Guys, you only have 45 seconds left.
Oh,
have you done everything? Have you placed everything?
Basically,
I think
got 12 turrets.
That's important. Metal barricades are going down. They were going down with great care. Now they're going down with less care.
We're done.
Doors, water turrets, shotgun traps.
Yep.
You've used all your HQM and metal.
Shotgun traps. Yeah, we have HQM.
No,
we have 500
we don't need
HQM.
shotgun traps. No.
You've used all
No,
500
do shotgun
HQ.
trap. It's better.
10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, let's go.
Guys, that is time over. That is time over. Please place down your hammers. And honestly, though, you did your water turrets. You nearly used all your metal. You used all your HQM. You didn't do as many like shotgun traps as you maybe wanted to, but
No,
like
we did more.
you're like 95%, like at least, aren't you? Like you're basically
The main
finished.
base is fully done.
Yeah, it's just a couple of shotgun traps. So guys, honestly, like I absolutely love this base, and I think you're going to be really excited when you see the other team's base. So they have triple your hours. But I think you're going to maybe see some similarities. Let me know when we get there. Anyway, guys, look, so you finished your base, right? You're happy with it?
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, I need to go and check in with the other team, and I'll talk to you guys in a minute. But dudes, I like your base. I really like your base. It's a solid base, and you know what? I've never seen a base look that good on water, okay? So I'll chat to you in about 2 or 3 minutes, all right? Guys, you don't have long left. Are you nearly done?
Yeah,
We're done.
Finished.
Oh, you finished? Sure, we got 20 seconds left. You absolutely done everything? Right, well, I mean, congratulations then. Good job, guys. I'll just cancel the timer. So no building now of any kind, okay? No upgrading, no nothing. Oh, I love that.
On one of these sides, the TC's on a bit there.
Oh, wait, it's not that one. It's not that one. Wait, it's so good. It's so good even you can't find it.
There's a low wall, so you can't loot it. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
you can. Oh, actually, can you?
Yeah, you place a box or like a frame. Like
Yeah, you can. If you put a frame or something down, yeah, you can loot it. That's correct.
Yeah, like you're fine.
Yeah, you could. Oh, could you just remove the thing so I can like sort of prove to the viewers for those. Oh, I don't know, boys. I don't know.
Okay, no, I have an idea. Can I make it a door? Oh, can I make it a door?
I'll allow you. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Yeah. You could always, just saying. There is another thing you could do. Let me potentially help you. Let me just delete this. So you can do this, delete the bottom one, and then do this.
Oh.
Yeah, like that. And then can you put the rug on it as well?
Yes.
Yeah, and then put the upper one. Yeah.
Yes.
Sorted. And it's lootable, literally completely lootable. The only thing is, I would worry slightly that they'll... I mean, would they even check that? I don't know. I actually really like this base, and I think both bases are kind of interesting because you both thought a little bit about the situation here and thought, you know, how can we adapt to this a little bit? And I think, like, I don't want to say you guys have done it better, but like, you higher hours, you're more experienced, and you can say it.
When can we check their base?
You guys can come and look at their base in just a second. I'm just going to get everyone into the same call quickly. But yeah, you're happy with your base? Everything's good, yeah?
Yeah, bro, we're happy.
Right, hell yeah. Okay, right, I'm going to get everyone into the same call. Right, I've just dragged the low hour guys in here, so we're all in the same call now. Guys, I want everyone to come over to the low hour base, and if I could just have the high hour guys, just be a little bit vocal and just sort of tell me what you think of it.
You can be as brutal as you want. I'm used to getting like,
Uh-uh.
like a lot of the times when I build for my clan, like the owner would like start screaming at me because I built something wrong or something.
So high hour guys, what do you think of the low hour base?
Not
bad.
Nice. You haven't like filled in the inside though. I feel like you're gonna be swimming a lot.
Oh wow, yeah, you are going to be swimming a lot.
We can jump across it and stuff, but like it's gonna make it harder for them because we have the wide gap peak downs.
Wait,
Both of you did end up building a shell base as well, which I thought was quite interesting. I don't know if it's just because shell bases are popular or because you both like the idea of a shell here.
It's just good.
Yeah, but I mean, like, in terms of like the base layout, your bases are somewhat similar, and then obviously that's where the similarity ends because you guys built the funnel and the China walls very, very differently. But so what do you think of the base in general? Like, do you think yours is better? Do you think this is good for low hours?
I don't want to
This
comment
is good
on
for
that.
low hours, yeah.
This is the low hour base. Low hour guys, do you want to follow me over to the high hour base and you can tell me what you think of theirs?
I wanted to build my roof like this as well, but I didn't have enough time. I wanted to
Oh
build a
my
mountain roof.
god. What the
Oh,
It's
Oh,
a
yeah, I'm back.
hang on. It's a it's a 6 wall anti-cargo. 7, I don't know.
yeah,
Why is this
It's
triangle?
four.
No, this hurts my eyes. No.
Wow.
big.
This
It's
is
Oh.
huge,
uh,
isn't it?
Oh
So,
man.
The high hour guys actually finished building a good couple of minutes early and just didn't really do much for the last few minutes. They did forget to place a couple of doors at the bottom. I don't know if it'll be a big deal. I believe there's 4 garage doors they've got to place. Otherwise, the base is complete. They did use all the metal and all the HQM, I think.
well, then there's a
And then
triangle
there's
roof.
triangle
You want to
roof
know
is
why
like
we did
that.
anti-cargo?
This
Bloody
triangle
towers.
roof is for jumping.
I know. It
So-
just triggers me.
This triggers me too. No worries.
I'm curious where the TC is, though.
Do you want to show them?
Wait, I accidentally deleted the carpet.
Comes over to their
Uh,
base and starts messing things
yeah.
up. Get out of here! Stop breaking stuff! Now that the bases are complete, on screen right now you can see how many rockets the raiders are going to be getting for the low hour and for the high hour bases. As I said earlier, they get 45 minutes to raid. It is an 8v3, but there's 2 grubs that will more than likely, in my opinion, do a relatively decent job of grubbing. The grubs have plenty of gear sets, double barrels, diving kits, access to like 15 jet skis, so this should be a formidable force. Let's find out how the raiders do.
Oh my god, I already see a China. What the fuck is that?
What the hell?
Days, fam.
Yeah,
Bro,
but
that's
what do you
easy,
think about
pig.
it? Alright, so what I think, if you just blow a bit of this China wall thing, get the tugboat as far in as we can, and then just try right through the China wall and breach the ship.
So no, you gotta watch out for the roof.
cargo
though, if it
fobbing
gets
with a
too close.
tugboat.
Alright, no, listen, I've got the game plan ready, alright?
We have to
take
take
their
out turrets,
resource,
right?
right? We aim to getting them on bag time, and then we start bringing the boom out, alright?
I kind of agree with PJ. I think we should take it a bit
Yeah,
slower
yeah,
instead of
yeah,
going
yeah.
straight in. So we've got
Like, done-
tugboats and water, so we can,
Yeah.
if we blow over the China wall, blow over the first China wall a little bit, take out the turrets. We can take it slower. We don't need to go so fast. We take out the turrets, the shotgun traps. We can just do everything.
We first have to get rid of the turrets and compound though.
And guys, we are going to be starting like any second. I mean, you guys are outside already, so
Okay,
okay, right. Well, I'm standing time.
So,
Let's go, let's go.
do the tug
Right
stuff.
tug,
stuff.
right tug.
Yeah.
No, left.
they're a little bit disorganized getting started, but they seem to be moving all of their loot over into one of the tugboats at least. They're avoiding the jet skis, which I'm a little bit surprised about, and they have no idea we have a team of grubs who are ready to go and hopefully make some good plays, because I feel like the grubs don't do that well normally. Probably because they're outnumbered, but also they are grubs, you know, they're not meant to be a serious fighting force. What are our predictions going forward here? They've already lost a minute and a half, and they're yet to leave the starting island.
So unorganized, like they're great at raiding, but just don't listen. They're always talking over each other.
That's true. They don't listen unless you actually tell them all to shut up. But they're still not actually ready. Like, even though, I mean, they could have been still boating towards the base. They decided to take both tugs now instead of just the one, which is smart. I understand why they're not using the jet skis. I completely understand that. But I also kind of wish they did, because I think the jet skis are super fast, and if they had 2 or 3 jet skis as well as the tugs, the jet skis could actually fly into an opening so quickly that the raiders may not actually even have a chance of holding them off. But the first shots are now just coming from the defenders by the looks of it. Oh, the first kill goes to the defenders. Pretty good kill by them. Oh, nearly get a second kill. They do have one M249, and the raiders have a lot of rockets. The raiders have enough to get to the TC twice over, as long as the defenders don't do anything about it. The defenders are all holding from the roof at the moment, for the most part, I believe. Yeah, no, I'm going to turn radar on. I really like being able to see where people are. I don't think the first rocket has been shot yet. The defenders doing a really good job of holding right now. The raiders are really just piled in together at the moment. They're probably just trying to figure out where exactly they're going to hit. They have used 5 minutes of their raid time already, and they've honestly not got that far, all things considered. Are they lining these tugs up like intentionally like this? I'm kind of curious what their plan here is. Are they going to just 4-rocket the base with 130 rockets? I reckon the biggest mistake you can do right now is just to hammer the base with 130 rockets, because they're not going to get through the wall before the guys on the boat can actually get in. So the guys inside the base are just going to repair. And honestly, considering their hours, they're getting some really good hits on. They've had at least 3 or 4 kills on the raiders so far. The raiders, obviously, 40,000 hours, 8 times the hours of the defenders here. Honestly, this on paper, this does not look good for our friendly neighborhood teammates inside the base. We're going to find out shortly what actually happens here, because anything can happen in these raids, and we've seen bigger teams go down hard. The first rocket gets fired, and it hits the water. I don't actually think that did damage to anything. I'm kind of curious. They are using the tug to push right up, though. And that rocket definitely did damage if the first one didn't. The grubs are going to be coming over. Yeah, they've been informed of what's happening. I would love nothing more than a grub to jet ski up. Actually, I think I just saw one. I'd love nothing more than a grub to jet ski up, jump on, grab a kit. Raiders doing okay here. Starting to make a bit of an opening. Here come the grubs. Oh, they are flying. Oh my god, they are flying. The defenders are doing a really good job of holding here. They've actually got a guy inside here as well. Kind of interesting, actually. They got 2 dudes on the roof holding, and they got 1 guy on the kind of inner layer. They probably have no idea that the defenders have decided to keep kits and stuff on the inner layer here. The grubs are figuring out what to do over there. I suspect they're just stealing some boats or something. First tug is now entering, kind of. Can it make... Is there a big enough gap there? The raiders are actually doing a pretty good job of entering. They're being super economical right now. They're using the tugboats as like a physical barrier, and I believe the grubs just pulled up, and I almost didn't even see it. It was so quick. One of them died instantly. The other one is hiding underneath. So the yellow dots are the grubs. You can see the little yellow arrows. The pink arrows are the raiders, and inside the base they have dark green arrows. There's actually a raider right here, or defender, sorry, right here, probably looking at trying to get into this first boat. If the defenders could get rid of some of these tugs, this would be incredible for them. But the raiders have been so economical, so ridiculously economical with their rockets, and they're barely using any, and they're being super careful. The defenders are doing a decent-ish job of defending. One of them gets taken down, full to 0, really solid beam. The grub, yes, is just looking for his opening, or has he found it? He's just found his opening. He goes in, he misses the shot, and gets taken out immediately. That was such a good opportunity for the grub. Meanwhile, the defenders are doing an insane job of holding down the raiders. I'm just going to listen to their chat for a minute, see what they think is going on.
Grub's dead, I believe. When you hold my door, help.
We're going to build this second China wall a bit more, and then we're going to start moving to shoot the shooting floor out and gain control of that shooting floor.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
But we need to open this China wall up a bit more, so I think moving the tugboat to the side was a little bit different.
I dribbled empty, by the way.
So as it stands, by the sounds of it, the raiders are just trying to figure out basically how they're going to get in. They've got tons of rockets. They've got over 100 rockets to use still. They've not even used 10 minutes of their raid time. MNX has gone back to base to get some extra materials. I'm not entirely sure what he's getting. The raiders are getting, like, they're getting killed a lot. Like, they're dying a lot, but they're not losing anything. They're dying, they're spawning on their beds, they're just grabbing their kits again. The defenders would love nothing more than to get in here, grab a row of rockets or something, and jump out. That, I suspect, is going to be their entire goal. But the Raiders are actually starting to pummel the base a little bit now. Let's go and hear what the defenders are thinking of the situation. Oh, MNX decided to bring the Mini over, just in case they can find a use for it. That's a good idea. Oh, and here come the grubs again.
Guys, kill the naked guy.
Not one dead. I'm dead in shooting floor.
How's the defense going, guys?
Got the one of the rocket guys on the top. And then
I've killed them loads of times with the M2.
Yeah, you guys are getting a lot of kills, to be fair.
Our turret just killed them.
I'm full deep in the attack, but I gotta reload my MP5. No.
Are you alive?
Oh, shit. No, I'm dead. My MP5 went out of ammo.
That's cool.
Nice try, man. Very nice try. Ooh, 2 of the defenders just get beamed. Luckily, the turrets are there to hold off the Raiders from pushing in too easily. The grubs were around here a second ago. I can't seem to see them now.
They just made a big loop around all the outer islands.
Oh, I see them. Yeah, they've just come back into render over there. Oh, they're coming in from a different angle. Oh, okay. This could be sneaky.
They can literally dive underneath.
The Raiders have played this really badly because they're putting their tug right in the line of fire for shooting floor. Like, I get the idea of pushing in with it and getting respawns as close as possible, but if they actually pushed in that lair, they could just be shot straight down and they would have no chance.
I don't know why they didn't just make a bigger gap so they could actually drive in. Like, that I don't understand. I think they can spawn on the... Oh, the grubs have been spotted.
This grub is sneaky. You see my very
yeah, how is he not losing health? Oh, no way he's going to get a compound bow shot here. Oh, he's going to die the second he goes around that corner. Oh, the other grub does take a bit of damage trying to get up. Grub number 1, the more successful grub, can't quite find the angle. They just need to be using DBs. I gave these guys like 12 DBs, maybe more. I'm sure they've only lost 1 of them or 2 of them so far. Get a DB, sit under the boat and just wait, and eventually you get your chance to go for it.
Grubs, we probably should have given them spear guns as well.
Oh, that would have been funny. Yeah, we should have given them spear guns. Grubs with spear guns coming at you while you're trying to raid a base that is floating on water based on oil drums. That's the next plan. The defenders are actually doing a really good job of like just grubbing, honestly. Like, there's a guy right now, TTV Yokolp. He just literally walked up onto their boat, no questions asked, got beamed instantly. But he's actually been in their loot room. This is one of his bodies here. Lynx is pushing up and Enoch is thinking about going with him. They do need to get rid of these auto turrets. I think they may have destroyed... Yeah, they did destroy one of the auto turrets, I think. They might be semi-safe to push up now, but they've got a lot of their kits in the water floating around right now. They're going to be trying to reclaim them. Grubs are... One of them is downed, but not dead. Oh, he's looting him rather than getting him up. Yes, what... Yes, just looted him instead of reviving him. What a gamer. The defenders are trading kills very well, in my opinion. They are dying, but like they're easily reclaiming their loot, no questions asked. And it's the same with the Raiders. The Raiders are finally actually starting to hit the shooting floor, but the Raiders are dying a lot more, in my opinion. I suppose they do have the grubs to contend with as well, but the grubs, I'll be honest, really aren't doing that much yet. Like, they're not really doing a lot of damage. The grub shack that we set up for them is fantastic. Like, we built them a lovely grub shack. We gave them like 15, maybe more of these little boats. They got tons and tons of DBs and gear sets and things, but they're not using them. I mean, look, tons of gear sets, DBs, meds, everything a growing grub could ever need. And yeah, they're not using it. The base itself is actually starting to take a little bit of damage now. Oh, they're getting rid of the auto turrets as well. That's smart. Yeah, they're planning to push in here. I think this auto turret is gone as well, actually. I didn't even know they hit that twice already. Yeah, the Raiders are doing a really good job of pushing in. If I had looked at this base and I was in their shoes, they're going to assume there's going to be DBs. They're going to assume there's auto turrets inside the base as well. Maybe they even think they're on the corners. They probably have no idea specifically where, but they're going to know there's more inside. I feel like they're going to go about raiding the next base very differently to this. They get another kill on one of the defenders on the roof there. They are approaching the halfway point, though. They are 3 minutes away from being halfway through this raid right now. It's going very quiet. The defenders haven't really had a chance to rebuild yet, not that they've really needed to. The Raiders are finally pushing in. PJ Blinks and MNX all pushing in all at once, and they're just trying to find a way they can jump up. Oh, a little bit difficult to jump up, especially when you still got flippers on. MNX gets taken down.
The grub was on the jet ski, and I think he was planning on going home to his mate. And due to the waves and stuff, he accidentally went under the foundy and got decapitated.
Oh,
like,
really?
Dead.
That's okay. That's okay. It's funny to hear it, if nothing else. PJ goes down. 2 of the 3 raiders that are now pushed up here are dead. One of the defenders is absolutely 1 HP. Blinks looks for the kill but doesn't find it. Takes him down to half HP. He's looking at... They've got 2 defenders in here trying to find an angle on Blinks right now. Blinks on his own. Not liking Blinks' odds right now, to be completely honest with you. And even if he manages to kill them, they can't even get the loot back. This is what I expected more of. Park the tug right in here and just smash rockets into the side of the base. They have done a bit of damage to the shooting floor. And Blinks does actually manage to find a kill on one of the defenders inside the base. The grub is actually right underneath the base. He's trying to... Oh, the grub is changing his target to try and attack the defender a little bit more. And he's looking around trying to figure out, where the hell do I go now? He puts on his diving kit and off he goes to look for more ways to do damage. Actually, if he gets onto this side, he could probably find an AK kit or something. That could be really good for him. Meanwhile, the raiders are starting to actually bunch up on the outside here. Defenders are starting to be alerted to this, getting a little bit nervous, trying to find, well, generally just trying to move down the base a little bit, find some different angles. The grub is coming up right behind an AK player right now. Oh, the grub makes a play. The grub makes a play and gets a full AK kit. Has 1 full AK kit from the defenders. Well done to him. They've got building plans and they've got wood and all sorts. And they've obviously probably got about 100 rockets still as well, which is... I mean, they only need about 60 to drill through to the TC even now. So they've got about 40 to play with still. One of the grubs, yes, is actually just... He just bailed, bro. He just fully bailed.
I mean, you told him to get loot.
I told him to get loot. And you know what? I'm proud of him. I'm really proud of him. Get out of there.
You can get back to base and it's going to stay there for the rest of wipe.
Yeah. In professional grub fashion. Meanwhile, at the raid base, the raiders are actually pushing into the base itself. Defenders still have control of the roof for now, thanks to their auto turrets. Shooting floor they own, but they can't get up because of the auto turrets. Now, they do have a lot of HVs. Whether they've used them all or not is a different question. They could easily get rid of these auto turrets on the roof and start raiding down, should they wish. The question is, what is their plan? I do think they're going to start hitting the very, very large area of sheet metal walls here, just behind the shooting floor. There's a nice big gap there. I mean, you can. I mean, they're hitting the garage doors at the bottom. I would personally, I'd be slapping right in the middle of all of this. That's what I'd be doing. Slapping right in the middle of all of this and just drilling a hole into the middle of the base. But honestly, what they're doing might be a little bit more economical if they're preferring to go door path. Not bad ideas, honestly. Yes is on his way home. Here comes the other grub, slammed by 60 hertz.
Flying in.
It's so fast, isn't it? And here he goes, full grub mode. He's having a great time. Honestly, these grubs may be the only winners of today. Raiders obviously do only have 2 full AK kits each. They do have, I believe, 6 hazmat kits each. We gave them a little bit extra because we weren't sure if they'd be able to get things back if they lost them. But generally speaking, both raiders and defenders have been able to retrieve their kits very easily so far, up until about now, where the raiders are now struggling to retrieve their kits as the defender manages to get a double kill and it just completely like filled his inventory with loot. Yes, he's just taken tons of their rockets. He's retreating back into the base with a row of rockets, 9 HVs, and was that 2 launchers or 1? 1 launcher, I believe. But wow, he could destroy their tugboat with that. That would cripple the raiders. The defenders are doing an amazing job of holding. A good rocket from the raiders. Unfortunately, we've reduced rocket damage after what happened in our last Rust Island event on this server. In my opinion, using rockets, kind of newbie, kind of boring. They're getting some damage on. They may not know that there's reduced rocket damage, but they definitely know now. The defenders doing their absolute best to start doing some repairing, some rebuilding. The raiders are literally just trying to rocket PvP them. Blinks!
The defender just takes down PJ and Blinks.
The defender killed about 4 people there on his own. One raider manages to knock his way through, and the way into the core where the bed and all of the rockets that was stolen is open. Are the raiders gonna find the cojones to push in? They have just won the fight. They may not know that, but if all they need to do is open that one garage door, the defender comes running out, manages to shut the garage door, sealing in Enoch. Oh no, he got squeezed out. Oh, defender just pre-firing as he goes and grabs loot off of one of the body. This body absolutely stacked with loot. I do believe that actually may have benefited the defenders a little bit more, that lag. The raiders, I'm not entirely sure where they're blowing in, but here comes Grub Force 1. Oh man, let's get like a freaking side POV of them swimming. Dun 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 dun. Grub Force 1 coming in. If I was a guessing man, I would reckon the defenders have a pretty good chance of winning this because the raiders are probably down to about 70 rockets, so close to half of what they started with, maybe even a little bit less. The grubs are back and they are looking for an entry point right now, a way to find a way to get more loot, and they are diving. A very good dive here, actually, a very good dive. Are they going to come up behind? Oh my goodness me, the grubs are in. He jumps, he misses. Doggy almost ate a face full of lead, but he gets taken out. Yes, gets hit a couple of times in the water, manages to survive. The raiders have just lost their patience. They're stopped trying to be economical, and now they're just splashing the base, which is honestly what I expected them to start with. Now they're going to hit this metal area here. Oh, no, maybe they'll just go straight deep. Oh, they can see where the TC probably is. They are down to the last 15 minutes, but I would almost be, if I was a betting man, I would gamble the TC's down there somewhere, inside this core area somewhere, maybe the 2nd floor, maybe 3rd floor, and they would be correct in assuming that. Let's go and listen to what they're doing, because I feel like they've just completely lost all their patience, and I just want to hear how that sounds.
Where are the turrets, though?
Right, left and right. Watch out, let me blow that window. I'm
with the turrets, right?
Blow them turrets and then we'll blow the window.
Is that us on the jet ski?
Goggy, go get more rockets.
There's a scuba on my turret.
There's one turret gone.
I'm in the raid.
You know, I see him trying to hold the door. Blinks, don't you dare open that door, whatever you do. He's a break. He's out there.
I need more rockets.
Is Blinks opening the door?
He's dead. Kill him. It's
I deeper like a bunch of full kits back in base.
Shooting for
Wait, can I see the roof? The roof is stone. Wait, the roof is stone on that base. Wait. This is turret. I'm in there.
He dropped down shooting floor.
TC's right there.
Where?
Up here.
I got the rest of the rockets.
Wait.
Ladder.
Destroy it.
Wait, TC. Oh, stop shooting.
I have the egg.
Shoot it.
You need the small box.
I'll make it looted.
PJ! Just open
PJ
the egg!
didn't listen.
PJ!
When you get the egg, you meant to go to the
PJ, just stay
there's
alive.
another egg. There's another egg. Get to the tug and open it.
Oh my days,
PJ, you absolute fucking melon. It's the egg symbolizes the loot. You have to get it back to your base. That's the symbolic meaning behind opening the egg in your base.
I thought I did something crazy, boys. My bad.
Go to the back one. Go to the back tug.
Yeah, I'm at the back tug with that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, guys, we're gonna pause the timer there. Guys, the raid is over with 12 minutes and 13 seconds left. For a long time there, I thought the raiders had lost. For a long time, and then they lost their patience and stopped trying to be sneaky and save rockets on your like China wall layer and just started blowing through like this China funnel thing that you've got going on right next to your base. They just started blowing in and immediately they got to the TC.
These peaks are dog ass.
Can I hear from the defenders first, please? What did you think of the raiders and their strategy and everything like that?
Slow, like they didn't have a lot of like pace. They didn't have like a lot of motion, like everything was relatively slow. And then when they started just like booming, it started going faster for them.
Raiders, what did you think of the defenders? What did you think of the base? What did you think of the video style, the idea of the water base?
It's fun. It's a bit AIDS, but that's what makes it fun.
No, I love it. Like it's such a cool idea. It's gonna be some mad 50 by 50.
Oh my days. Oh, this is.
We better get a few extra rockets for this one.
No, wait, he's got anti-cargo. Oh my god.
Yeah,
oh my.
It's a 5x5 again. It's the same 5x5 before, just a little bit different.
Yeah, the
but
base
it's
is
got
terrible. You can just,
anti-cargo. Wait. There's no turrets on anti-cargo.
Yeah, no turrets on anti-cargo.
Shotgun traps.
The cargo into the actual compound. There's shotgun traps above the door. Just letting you know.
This is fine. This is easy raid, I think.
Yeah,
there's still 3 defenders, right? 3 defenders, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so one team's low hour, one team's high hours. I'm pretty sure I could probably guess at this point who's who.
Yeah, I know Kumba personally.
Well, we know Roxy's a high hour player, so.
Well, so the last team had about 5,000 hours. This team has closer to 16,000. 3, 2, 1. Good luck, guys.
Go. Get back in.
Who's got the beds? Who's got the beds?
Oh, I need a bed.
So this time, the Raiders are far more organized. Way more organized. It's always the way. Second Raiders far more organized. So they're immediately getting they've got all of their kits. They've basically emptied the raid base. They did say that 155 rockets is not going to be enough. And I kind of agree with them. I mean, I'm only giving them 20 rockets more than they got on the first base. That being said, depending on how they use their rockets, they did have 20 or 30 spare at the end. And I've given them an extra 20. So they've got about 50 rockets more than what they used on the last base, which is what I would give them. I would give them 50 rockets more for this base. Now, as they didn't use the entire amount, this might be a little bit easier. We'll see. I don't really mind giving them an extra 30 rockets, 20 or 30 rockets. I don't know what the Raiders are doing. They've got all their loot and stuff. They're on the island. And they're finally setting off by the looks of it. They've just placed, they placed all their beds. They placed all their boxes. They've got all their rockets, spare gear sets. Man, a box and a half of rockets nearly. That's kind of crazy. And they're taking both tugs as well this time, rather than just leaving one. Wow, what a perfect smoke. That was insane from one of the defenders there. Roxy, very, very low on health here. I'm actually noticing that the Raiders can just jump straight onto their outer China. Roxy just did a spin. What the hell was that? What the fuck was that? Roxy sprayed at this dude and then just spam. Bro, that was like actually like cheater weird. That was weird.
That was weird.
He jumps up and gets a full beam on Blinks. I'm sure he's legit. The dude's got like a 6k hour account and he's known in the community. He's known as a very good player. But that was just weird. Why would you spin like that? I mean, he must have really high sense or something. Like, this guy's got the same hours as me, but he's clearly better. It does get some good hits on the target there. The tugboat seems to be floating around. They're trying to find an angle to come in here. Maybe they're just trying to get away from Roxy. Defenders didn't want the Raiders to have as much boom as they had. I've given them 135 rockets for the last raid. I gave them 155 for this one. The Raiders, I was going to give them 185. I was going to give them the 135 plus enough to plow through the entire China wall. But the defenders pointed out that they can just go on top of it. They don't actually have to go through the whole thing. Roxy gets a good kill on Goggy. Roxy holding their China wall areas. MNX finds a bed and takes something. Perhaps there's a locker there. I'm surprised he doesn't break the bed as well, though. Oh, no, he is. He's going to break that bed. Smart, very smart. The Raiders are basically bypassing like 3/4 of the material on this base by not having to destroy... What is this? I mean, I went through it earlier, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers of stone. 6 times 4, 24 rockets. Economical raiding here. Completely ignoring that. And realistically, you wouldn't use 24. You'd probably use closer to 30, you know, splashing a bit extra. The smokes are coming out. These smokes are really good. I will say that. The smokes are excellently well placed. And now they're moving down through the door path, perhaps trying to avoid having to just ladder in and guess what's going to happen. Will they know there's an auto turret here? Highly doubt it, personally. But there's rockets hitting this place all over. And yeah, they're going to make multiple entrances here. This is going to be a long, drawn-out fight. I might listen to the Raiders, actually, hear their POV. I've not really spoken to them yet.
Just play this turret, and then we'll go start going through the bottom. So we found that last time. There's a guy right here at the bottom.
He's really good with it.
Grub Force 1 is just chilling. Okay, no, they're trying to find a way in. Ooh, auto turret there. They're looking around. They're trying to figure out who to annoy first. Which team are they going to go for first? They're going to find a pretty good angle here. If that auto turret's gone, which it is, that's going to help the Grubs a huge amount. Ooh, one of the auto turrets finds some shots on Yes. If he doesn't get up and med himself, he's going to go down immediately. The Raiders, I suspect they're getting rid of shotgun traps, maybe? Yeah, there was a shotgun trap on that wall there. Grubs are healing themselves up. The Grubs are in an insanely good spot to do some serious damage against the Raiders. Raiders currently 8 minutes into the Waterworld raid versus the High Hours. Let's see what happens. Oh my god, what a beam! Wow, that was such a quick death. I mean, I know they're basically naked and you probably have plenty of time to set up for that, but fair play to the defenders for spotting the Grubs there. Get the Raiders come over the wall and kill or down 1, 2 of the defenders. Roxy helping his teammate back up. Raiders coming flying over the walls. Beds, gear sets, small boxes with bits and bobs all over the place here. The Raiders are coming in from 3 or 4 different angles, which is what you want to do when you've got numbers on your side. You can have a 2v1 fight, a 2v1 fight, and a 3v1 fight in an 8v3. You don't want to fight, you know, 4 against 3 and then they all die and then it's another 5 against 3 over here. You want to absolutely divide and conquer. It's in Sun Tzu's The Art of War for a reason, and we've seen more than 1 or 2 references to castles and fortifications from medieval times and bases and designs, and a lot of the designs that we see are things that have been applied in the real world, and they work. They work. And the Raiders seem to be actually making some good ground here, moving in quite well. PJ gets the pick on Arvis there. We've got, honestly, the defenders are having a really difficult time with this. The Raiders are pushed in so much more efficiently and quickly than they had on the first base, which had far less materials. And while their base may have been slightly thicker, and I use that very carefully because I genuinely think the bases are very similar. If anything, this base is a little bit better in terms of shooting floors and stuff. The amount of like extra material here is insane. And they finished first. They fully finished the base. Raiders are just plowing straight into this base right now like it's nothing. The question is, will they be able to find where the tool cupboard is? Because it's in a little bit of a finicky position, as we know. Let's go ahead and listen to the Raiders for about a minute or so, and then we'll listen to the defenders.
Oh my god, bro, the fuck, PJ.
Go back to it.
Oh, dog, you don't do that,
macro or
bro.
something.
That was PJ, that was PJ. I have nades. Bro, PJ, stop, what the fuck are you doing?
You're just trolling, bro.
PJ Crap, he's making a peek.
Stop fucking trolling this. Stop, boys, actually stop. I'm trying to win this.
He's on the shooting floor layer, bottom.
He's second floor. I've got no meds left. Googie, give me the meds. Give me the meds.
Yeah, fucking tons, bro, fucking tons.
I've got no rockets left.
Alright, now we're going to listen to the defenders.
Good one. Kill two.
Nice.
That was a pretty healthy beam, actually. Really good beam from Roxy there.
Oh my fucking god.
Starts getting his seal on.
Nice.
Finds the flooring piece. Good on him.
Seal again. I full sealed.
Nice.
What a seal. He baited them with that one. They immediately shot and then didn't hold the angle. Meanwhile, the Grubs got on the back, but didn't quite manage to do anything with it. Roxy doing a really absolute menace of a job. Just grabs a full kit off of this body. He kills 79 at the back here, and just generally doing a really good job of holding. However, the Raiders are pushing in pretty hard. That full seal did not last very long, and the defenders, while doing a really good job of holding, just aren't holding that well at the moment. I think the Raiders are pushing in very well. Arvis at the top left there trying to get a bit of an angle. You can see the Raiders with all the little pink symbols everywhere. Roxy gets killed, trying to work his way around the back, find a good angle there. The Grubs are probably on their way back right now. Spizzy trades, gets 1 kill and dies. The Grubs showing up right now, making a bit of a play, might actually save the defenders from losing their base. But as we know, the defenders haven't actually put their TC at the bottom here, which is probably where it's expected to be. What they've done is they've hidden it on, which floor is it? Christ, it's the next one up. The 4th floor on the side. It's one of these. I don't actually remember where. Raiders getting some good picks on the defenders here. Roxy coming back around with yet another kit. The flanking with the Hazy kit seems to be working for him so far. The question is he going to get spotted by M&X or that one femboy gets absolutely beamed, doesn't quite get picked. M&X taps Roxy like it's going out of fashion. And inside the base, we've got Spizzy and Arvis just basically looks like they're just sort of trying to figure out how they're going to get around and push in here cleverly. Meanwhile, the Raiders have actually got into the bottom, and now they're just trying to figure out where to go. All of the auto turrets are connected down here. That's going to be a big blow to the defenders, but is it going to be enough?
Can that on to roof,
Bro, stop jumping everywhere.
Move, everyone move! PJ, move!
I'm trying.
Good boy.
Calm down, calm down.
That rage was insane.
I'm up in a big.
On me.
Spizzy gets a clean pick on M&X. Very, very clean pick. Roxy in the top of the base, no longer fighting outside like he has been this entire time. The Grubs are on their way over. Could the Grubs make a big difference here for the defenders? Arvis at the top here as well. There's some good trading going back and forth, but I will say it's not that different to the low hour team when they were fighting earlier, really. Goggy lobbing nades at Shizzy over here. Spizzy. And the Raiders inside the base are just basically getting rid of all the beds, all the lockers, everything they can find, and not entirely sure where to go, but they're not that far away from TC. The Grubs are on the back of this boat. Are they going to be able to find a way to do something interesting here? 79 and Camo could be in the crosshair here. Meanwhile, inside the base, Spizzy, Arvis, and Roxy. Roxy's just been killed. They're doing a pretty good job of defending, but the boys are pushing their way up into the base right now. One of the Grubs goes down, gets picked, slammed, runs in here. Hasn't been able to find some loot. He's got an AK and an MP5 on him. He's holding an angle now. He could have put a Hazy on, but he's decided to opt to not do that. Camo jumps into the water. Probably just trying to figure out what's going on and where everyone is. He's got a full diving kit on. There's more AKs and bits and bobs laying all over the place. These boxes are stacked. Is he going to loot this box? Oh, he's looting it. Oh, he's looting it. Oh, he's going to put that full AK kit on. No, he gets taken down. No, they see him. They were holding him. They were waiting for him to push. That was a good try from him. Spizzy getting back to his favorite location by the looks of it. He absolutely loves that spot. And the defenders and Raiders are all fighting on this floor. They're shooting out the carpets. Interesting. Which one's the TC behind? I think they know what... Oh, they got it. They got it.
I have one more rocket only. No, that's not it. That's not it.
Has anyone else got any rockets?
Yeah, I have. I don't know where you are.
I'll be honest. The egg teleported up through the floor. It shouldn't have. So I'm putting it where it was meant to be.
You can't get that.
We can't get that. No, we got it.
We can't get that? Oh, it's a shame. It sprayed over. When the box broke, it teleported up. That should not have happened. They did actually destroy the TC, so it was fair to give them the egg there. They are now escaping the base, and I feel like the raid is over. Shockingly, whether it's because they're more prepared, whether it's because it's their second attempt at a raid like this and they're a bit more experienced in raiding water bases, I'm not entirely sure, but that is the raid time over right now as they get the egg back to the base. I'm dragging everyone. Guys, that is the raid over, guys. Can everyone please stop shooting? With 24 minutes and 37 seconds left on the timer, you had twice as long left during this raid as you did on the first raid.
I think we learned from the first raid.
Yeah,
I think that as well.
I can't lie, like as soon as the carpet's gone, like.
No, dude, it's like if it's not in core, you just drill straight up.
Yeah.
So, Raiders, what do you think of the defenders?
They were good.
They were good.
They need more turrets.
If they had turrets on their channel, they would have won.
Turrets on the channel.
Yes, I thought the same. I thought the distribution of the turrets wasn't that good, honestly. Yeah. Like, I think you could have put the turrets in better locations because the turrets you had really close to the base just didn't seem that useful.
But the problem is, if you put them further up, they could just sit in a different corner.
Yeah, they could just find a way. Yeah, especially with how long these walls are. Yeah, you're right. They could just HVM from one side to the other.
Wait, may I ask one question? Like, who was the guy that kept sealing core at the beginning?
That was really good.
That was me.
You're so incredibly fast.
Did you think that base was better than the first base you raided?
No.
I think it was easier to raid than the other one.
The first one was easier.
Really? You thought it was easier? Why do you think it was easier?
The reason why
it's optimized for modded raids, not vanilla raids.
The reason why is the channel, because it just blocked them from shooting us. Me and Camo were just shooting from inside the channel wall, and they couldn't kill us from there.
Yeah, no, that's a really good point. There's no peaks at all, really, unless you're on the very, very tip of the roof, and you're quite easy to shoot up there. Sorry, Avis, I was using you as an example. But yeah, no,
Okay.
it's this almost worked against you really weirdly. Really weirdly. I'm glad you enjoyed this video, guys. These weird plugins and things take a lot of time and effort to make, so I really do appreciate all of you subscribing and taking the time to watch to the very end. If you want to support this channel and earn rewards, you can do that via Patreon. There is a link down below in the description, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.